Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. The time is 20 to 10 at night, and the date is 1st of the 11th, 2012. I'd like to let you know in regards to my previous video, there's certain things that has been happening. I hear things, Mr. Muhammad, who lives upstairs, the Baha'i member, I believe, he's in contact with Mr. Potkin and all these other people. The conversation they have, like, I was listening on the phone, he was talking, he was saying, I don't know how he found out, I don't know, and then he says, do whatever you like to do. I told you guys, give him some money, he knows everything, give him some money to keep his mouth shut. Now I'm gonna be in trouble, he knows the whole thing, he knows everything, I told you, give him a bit of money, do whatever you like. I don't know how he found that. These are the type of conversation they have, and I believe there's a lot of arguments between themselves in regards to how he found that, how does he know about money and other stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch my previous videos. I have mentioned things as Mr. certain person who lives with me, Mr. Muhammad, were offered around £500,000 to do certain things. I have mentioned about opportunistic Iranian opportunities. I have mentioned about that lawyer that the money has to come from legal aid because I'm on benefit. So I didn't want them because I knew they might turn up and say, oh, we're going to take 80% of the money because we did that for you, we did this for you. I told you about the prostitutes that were sending my life, trying to make me married to them, like Iranians come in, a student, they have no citizenship or nothing, they're trying to get back, they're forcing me to marry one in order to be able to get a lot of money, and many other things. And that's completely a separate thing, that car accident and trying to set me up for a rape and a lot of other things. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, everything that I put online was the things that I saw and I heard around me, and these are the things that are actually happening. I cannot understand. I mean, if Mr. James Brokenshire can come and say we use the best technology to make sure people are safe at home or whatever, Mr. Brokenshire, use the best technology, please. I don't mind. Come and take a lie detector test. If I'm lying, I want to know about that kidnapping. I want to know about all that drugs. I want to know about trying to set me up for a rape. I want to know about that car accident and make me disabled for the rest of my life. I want to know about a lot of other things you guys did to me. We take a lie detector test. Why not? We take a lie detector test. It's only a half-an-hour job. We see who's lying, who's telling the truth. We'll see that. Why can't we do that? Is that coming under, I don't know, National Secret Act that you hiding all the information behind, or Official Secret Act, or the lie detector test is simply not in the interest of the public, perhaps? Yeah, paying money to other people to do the dirty work and other things, or receiving threat 24/7 is not against public interest, Mr. Brokenshire and other people who's watching this? Is it not? I mean, I cannot understand how you guys operate. Seriously, it's terrible, it's devastating, and it's disgusting. The things that the Mr. Potking are saying to me, if you don't keep your mouth shut about this money, this is our money, we're going to keep this money. If you don't keep your mouth shut, we've got connections in Home Office, we're going to make sure they deport you, we're going to make sure they do this to you, we're going to make sure they do that to you, and you know what's waiting for you and what's going to happen to you. They've already arranged all my execution and everything else. I cannot understand. The person who works for MI5 takes something to the court, they allegate someone to bring a lawyer that they want into that court, and in order to be able to hide everything else under the National Secret Act, or is not in the interest of the, maybe it was all my fault. I'm sorry, MI5, for you to torture me, for you to try to set me up for rape, for you to drug me, for you to destroy my life. I was 24, I'm 27 now. I could have studied, I could have had a normal fucking life. I don't have any more. You take away my future and everything from me. It was my fault. Maybe I should pay you compensation. What would you like, MI5? I get about 60 quid a week on benefit. Would you perhaps like to take 30 quid of that as a compensation? I should compensate you. Do you know why? Because I'm a fucking foreigner. You remember that police officer that told me if you want your rights, get back home, and you don't have any rights here, and all of a sudden the microphones at the police station were not working? Is that because of that? Why can't you guys just come and simply take a lie detector, see who's lying, who's not? These are the serious offense that you have done. Government of UK have signed a lot of treaties to not to torture anyone. Is that not serious enough to take a lie detector test? See who's telling the truth, who's lying? Yeah? Am I a guilty one now? You guys are, I mean, I cannot understand. As I said, there is a lot of arguments between these Iranians at the moment, and perhaps the police. There were certain people who actually helped. There were certain people who actually helped from the UK government, from the Iranian community, certain people that I don't see, but unfortunately I only mainly see and pay attention to the monsters trying to do something bad, and that's quite normal in order to be able to stop them. They basically tell me if it was not because of those certain people I would be dead at the moment. I mean, I believe there must be judges involved in this case, as I previously mentioned time and time again. If that's the case, I really thank those people, and if I get certain compensation, I mean, they're saving a good man's life. I mean, I can't understand. They have meetings again. The things are getting more serious again. Ladies and gentlemen, in case they find something in my house, somebody put something in my house with my DNA, fingerprint or whatever on it, it's not me, it's MI5. In case somebody get killed somewhere with my fingerprint on a more murder weapon, my shoes for shoe print, my DNA all over the place, it's not me, it is MI5. In case I die in certain accidental way, nobody find a reason, or car accident or anything else, is MI5. In case anything that happens to me, I don't even go through the red line. In case they come and make it, oh, he couldn't handle the fresh air, he killed himself, they can fake it easily. It's not me, it's MI5. I have previously, as I said, please watch my videos. I have mentioned things about the monies that were offered to certain people, how much they were, the things they have done, try to force me to go back to Iran, and many other things in order to be able to keep that money. So these, please watch all the videos again. They all make sense. It's just like a puzzle, and you put it together and you look and see what the hell is going on. I mean, there are people like sharks everywhere and trying to like take as much as they can, and this has to stop. I'd like to go to that court and see why. I mean, if there was a money to award it to me, how the hell was given to somebody else? Maybe that judge can explain the situation. Oh, we only did that to set you up for something or kill you, and then hide it behind the National Interest Act or whatever. I mean, it doesn't make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing makes sense. I mean, I don't know what to say. Seriously, I mean, you have all these laws in place to protect these people against a defenseless person, and then all the money goes to other people as well. I cannot understand. All these people provoking me in order to do something, and many other things that are happening. Many other things that are happening around me. And they're actually telling me this and that. Mr. Potkin were actually telling me if I'd ask for that money and mention things like that again. As I mentioned, they have connection in Home Office, they're going to make me deported or whatever, and he's also saying it's going to go to the police, complain and lock me up. Well, you are not in a level to be able to do that, Mr. Potkin. I am the one who's going to lock you up. You won't lock me up. There were a lot bigger people than you tried the law with the things that didn't succeed. So I'm the one who's going to potentially lock you up, and I guarantee you that you're an animal. This is what you want to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you have any advice, if there is anyone who wants to help, just let me know how the hell I'm going to find out about this quota stuff and about other things. I mean, I don't even get a privacy talking to the lawyers. Anytime I go and talk to the lawyers, they either, even if they are lawyers, they try to convince me not to do this and not to do that. I mean, you write to these people and everything is hidden under the National Secret Act. Official Secret Act, Section 28, not in the interest of the public. What I'm gonna do? If you're hiding everything under this act, what I'm gonna do? What act is in my favor? What act is in my favor? I cannot understand. This is just the pressure and psychological torture that I'm under at this moment of time by these Iranian groups. They go, oh, you have psychological problem, you have this, you have that. And then I started talking to this guy, Mr. Mohammed and myself. So I know everything, give me the money and everything. I listen to your conversations upstairs. And he goes through, what can I do? I'll tell them. What can I do? You just put your head down. I'm no one. I can't do anything. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening. As I said, I'm hoping to get to that court, and I'm gonna represent myself. I'm gonna tell the judge, this has happened there, this happened there, this happened there. I can't get a lawyer. There's this law, that law, that law. These people said that people said that. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? I mean, what are my chances against all these people? What are my chances? I mean, the whole government, IPCC, ICO, Investigatory Power Tribunal, I don't know, MI5, Home Office, Social Services, everybody hand together hiding information from me under this, under that. Police especially. Police especially. I can't understand that. They perhaps have, well, I don't really like to make much comments on that until we see what happens. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please watch my previous videos, my next video, if there are any. As I said, anything happened to me until the court day is not me, is MI5. I believe they're again trying to set me up for something. Again, there is possible. I have seen a couple of odd little things, but I've not seen anything like there were before that I can strongly comment, say this is what they want to set me up for, that's what they want to set me up for. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.